No, because that's all my fault for marrying a woman I didn't love. Ouch.
That is some good accountability.
That is good
That's some
accountability.
good admission and accountability. Man, you guys, there's a lot of comments where you like to say that he never admits any faults. That was some good admission.
I feel like there was, yes, I agree, good admission, but it's needed more.
I know, but that, like, he got somewhere. Like, that was something. That's good to see.
It seems like we officially know why Mykelti really accepts breadcrumbs, or at least we know another portion of why she does accept breadcrumbs from Cody. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, you all. It's Mary,
And
we want you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you all, because it seems like I'm not exactly sure. Because I did not watch. Usually, I will watch the show right along with Mykelti and Tony. So because Tony said something about this. He said, "Wow, Cody." Major accountability. I'm so happy he's taking accountability or whatever and stuff. And I think it was, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if anybody watches the Mykelti stuff, but I think it was a time where Cody sat down there and said that the reason why he says so. I think they were asking. Suki asked Cody,
Is that when she was asking him about who's responsible for the breakup of the marriage?
Right, and he said, no, it's my fault
It
because
is my
I
fault.
married a woman I
Even
didn't love.
because he says it, there's a pause, and even at that time, I'm like, oh wow,
He's gonna take accountability.
He totally is saying it's his fault, and then he's like, because
I married a woman I didn't love.
It's just like,
And then
it was like, oh gosh.
So I think Tony was talking about that moment, and he
Yeah.
said, wow, major accountability.
Yes.
As you insult the mother of your children,
But
you're
you know
thinking
something?
it's
He
major
may have
accountability.
said- because even myself, I was like, oh wow, yes, okay, okay, Cody, and then he goes, because I didn't love her. I was just like,
My thing is, I feel like,
so I
And-
think maybe that's the same thing that happens to Tony. It's like, wow, major accountability, and then he says that he's like,
well, somebody was like in the comment section, wow, you're accepting breadcrumbs. He's like, at least he's doing something, like at least he is trying or whatever stuff. So I think the reason why Mykelti actually continues to accept breadcrumbs from Tony from Cody is because of Tony.
yeah,
He also accepts breadcrumbs, but you cannot be forgiving
Yeah.
of the siblings though. But you can accept breadcrumbs from the man who has probably hurt your wife the most. Like, I just feel like,
that's because he wants her also to be. Remember, my cousin said he reminds her of her father.
yeah.
So obviously he's also probably depicting some of those same things that Cody has done
Yeah.
to Christine. And so it's like the more he raises Cody up,
Right.
the more Mykelti will see what he's doing as flaws.
Right. So I just feel like,
So
that
that's
was,
suspect, because I am really hoping, Tony, that you will take all the things that the majority of the people who watch your show, I hope you will take the stuff that they're saying to you, especially if it's consistent, then maybe this is something I need to look into.
at. Yeah.
Maybe this is something I gotta check about myself and get it under order. Like I said, you're in your 20s. This is the time to change before your behavior pattern and all that stuff sets in.
Yeah. And my thing is, I feel like, Tony, your wife has some issues, obviously. She married a man who's like her father. And then also she is so willing to have a relationship with him, which I feel like everybody has to do what works for them. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
But I feel like breadcrumbs, you should not be kind of like encouraging your wife to accept breadcrumbs from from Cody. Because I feel like at the end of the day, there's no point in trying to be just good enough. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of when Christine was talking about how, why are you comparing our relationship with your relationship with Mary?
Mary,
Why
right.
don't you compare it to your relationship with Robin?
Yes.
Like, we can't just accept the bare minimum
Yeah.
from parents.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we should all expect people to be the best version of themselves.
Yes.
Cody has done so much. So I
Yeah.
feel like us applauding him for little tiny things that he should
I know.
have been doing
I know.
is not right.
And
it's also
I went right
enabling.
into that pattern. And let me tell you all,
It's really enabling.
it is enabling It's something that I am really actively working on. At 52, I am still working on myself. You have to work on yourself to get better when you see that this is an issue. Because I did that. As soon as Cody said, when she says, who is to blame for whatever, and he's like, I am to blame for the breakdown of this family. I was just, oh, because I married a woman I did love. I was like, it just went right out of me.
He just continues to disappoint people, really.
It just went right out of me. But you're right. I was there, accepted his little breadcrumbs. Like, he should do more than that.
But I think because he's so awful, people just accept whatever
and
little
that
good he
answer
does.
was very petty.
It
was a way of turning around to let her know again. Another dig. She's in the room. Another dig. Another dig to you. I didn't love her.
Cody's just an a-hole.
Yeah. But I love the fact. Go ahead.
Oh, but I just want to say this quickly. I just feel like the reason why we sometimes accept, maybe collectively, some of us might collectively accept his breadcrumbs. Me, I just look at him just like this falamakata, like this idiot. Like, he just does not, like, I just don't accept the breadcrumbs. I feel like you have done so much damage. You should be doing so much more to do well. But I feel like he did it just because he wanted to really dig the knife in. And I feel like maybe you weren't attracted to her or whatever, but I just feel like you didn't have to say all that. That was just very mean.
And I don't actually believe it.
I don't think he cares at this point. I don't think he actually cares about being mean at all. I just feel like he's like, it is what it is.
He's trying to be. Well, you know what he's upset that Christine has gone into the sunset.
And has somebody.
And she's happy.
Yeah.
Right? And he actually articulated that. I was surprised that, she has gone, left my life in shambles, right? And has found happiness with a better man than me, right? And a good, decent man who sees all the stuff about her and articulates it.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And
we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below. And let us know, do you guys think that people accept Cody's breadcrumbs because he has been so awful, so that we're just so happy when he at least takes accountability for something? Or do you
yay!
He did something right? Or are you kind of just like done and fed up? You don't actually care, even if he does take accountability, because he should be doing much more. Let us know how y'all feel down below.
I think we have a tendency in society to do that, especially where women are concerned. Like, I find myself doing it with my brothers, and I feel like women do it more for men.
Yeah.
The men do it the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a man has been wrong for so long, it's like when he does something, oh yay! Whereas if a woman has done something wrong and she did something good, the men probably will continue to stay about the wrong that she has done in the past.
Yeah, facts.
So I think as a society, and I don't know if it's because it's a patriarchy, what do y'all think? That we just, as women, and I'm hoping that we, as time goes on, we begin to try to change that dynamic so that it doesn't get passed on to the young women. You know, that you need to sit back and watch. A man who's been doing wrong a lot, we gotta sit back and watch. We shouldn't be just clapping as soon as he does something good. But I think it's the other thing with us as nurturers, right? We want to nurture and foster that good in that person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're women, we're mothers, that kind of thing. So, but we have to learn, even as mothers too, with our children. We gotta, and the men are our children, right?
Right.
But sometimes we are there trying to treat them like our child. Sisters will do it with the brothers, and then women collectively do it for men.
Yeah.
So, we got to get out of that culture. We do, and turn the tide so that these young girls that's coming up, they're not just, because in so doing, the girls are now, they will be accepting breadcrumbs.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
But it's Mary.
And Amma.
We would just like,
subscribe,
and comment down below.
Bye.
Bye.